অনেক বড়। আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাই, আমি রিফাত, আমি আনাফের বড় ফুফু, আর শুধু শিকাগো থেকে আনাফের জন্য এসেছি। আজকে আনাফের সাথে অনেক আর্গুমেন্ট হলো। আনাফ বললো আই ডোন্ট ফিল লাইক ডুইং দিস, আই ডোন্ট ফিল লাইক ডুইং দ্যাট। বললাম যে আই ডোন্ট ফিল লাইক ডুইং এ লট অফ থিংস, বাট we do. This is life and this is where you're growing up and you have to learn that. So আমার আসলে দুইটা স্পিচ, কেউ একটা স্পিচই দিতে চান, আমি দুইটা স্পিচ দিচ্ছি। কারণ আমার ছেলে আনাফের বড় ভাই রাফি, সে 3 বছর আগে কলেজে গেছে। সে রাফি আসতে পারেনি, ও বিদেশে আছে। ও আনাফের জন্য একটা মেসেজ পাঠিয়েছে, তো আই হ্যাভ টু রিড দ্যাট অ্যান্ড দেন আমার একটা ছোট স্পিচ আছে যেটা আমার পক্ষ থেকে আমি বলছি। কোনটা আগে করবো আনাফ? Rafi's first? Of course. Oh, okay. Very good to know. Alright. Here's what Rafi says. Dear Anna, I know I'm still young, but knowing you're graduating and going to college makes me feel quite old. College has been a remarkably transformative experience for me. One filled with learning, dancing, studying, but most importantly, failure. Yeah, I tried some things I was terrible at, made a fool of myself, and generally felt like an idiot a lot of the times. But what I got from that failure was two things. The first, I grew and changed in ways I couldn't have imagined before, and learned a lot about myself. I believe that college is a place where only a certain type of growth happens, and it's hard to find the same kind of environment anywhere else. I hope you find your own way home, your own home away from home there, and find people who understand you and challenge you and make you a better person. I hope you find the activities and pursuits that make you fulfilled, whether that's dancing, playing sports, writing code, or something of your own making entirely. The second thing I learned from failure is the value in trying things out. College is a place, unlike the real world, where mistakes are not harshly punished. If you slip in, you might get a bad grade, but you won't lose your job. Not to say that you should be lazy or anything. The point is that if there's something you really want to try, now is the time. Not after you graduate, not when the real world catches up to you, not in a few years when you have a bit more money. You're only 18 or 19, 20 or 21 once, and there are doors your youth will open that will soon be closed. I had the fortune of seeing inside some of them, to unique job opportunities, loving fun teams, and rugged foreign countries. But I feel that many are quickly closing already. That's not to say you should throw caution to the wind and live with a YOLO attitude. Take care of your body, your mind, spirit, and finances, and build a solid foundation on which to put the rest of your life. But remember that life isn't just for building, saving, and preparing, but for having fun while living. Take this next stage of your life and all the mixed emotions of nervousness, enthusiasm, and perhaps straight up fear, and make the most of it. Don't be scared to stray from the path, but do make sure you find your way back. With pride, Rafi. And I have to make mine very short, but it looks like as long as the other one. So, the measure of a man's success is not where he has reached, but how far he has come. I personally truly believe that. And this was said by a person named Booker Washington. And I'll tell you why I mean that. The first big celebration I attended for you was just over 15 years ago in May of 1999. We flew all the way from Japan to celebrate your 5th birthday at that time. You were that important even then. You convinced us that we should stay in the US and be in your presence more often. But not too often, So we were banished to the second city of Chicago. You, the birthday boy, it seemed, ruled. You ruled. You were the most adorable, chubby little guy we ever saw, and it was very hard for anyone to say no to him too. So Anak was an obstinate little kid. Those of you who remember the little boy, and I say obstinate with the utmost pleasance. I could have used other OB words like obnoxious, but I'm not using that. No. I'm just saying obstinate. He knew what he wanted, beginning from his breakfast cereal to the side of the car he would sit on, and who would be allowed to sit next to him in the car. I remember I had to get out from the side of this car to go to the other side of the car just because he wouldn't let me sit next to him. And he didn't want anybody sitting next to the seat next to him. And this was when he was 5 years old. He was the king, he was the prince, and he was the center of the world. Until, of course, one very beautiful day, a little princess came along. This little princess, did I mention her name? Melted this Anak's heart, and he moved over from his throne to make room for her. In time, Anak turned into the caring, loving, and protecting big brother to Anusha that every little sister dreams of. Right? You have to say yes. I can say Anak achieved many things in the last few years. There's too many to list and I will not bore everyone. But here he is today on the verge of more exciting things in life. Anak, I hope you take all your experiences with you, those with your family, with your friends, and with all the people gathered here who all, in one way or another, helped shape you into the intelligent, funny, daring, and determined person that you are. And go out into the big adventure that is waiting to happen to you. To come back to what I started with, the measure of a man's success is not where he has reached, but how far he has come. Remember that. For from that obstinate little brat to being this smartly determined person, you've come a long way. So, we have faith in you, Anak, and we wish you all the success as you reach far and further than you or us ever dream of. Thank you.